chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Stroud going to throw right away. He's going to air one out right away. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A huge play right off the bat. 68 yards. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Kirk is the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That is caught by the tight end. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hours spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Pushed out to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain there of 13 yards. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now Stroud. It's up the screen here with Dell. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down for Houston.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On first down, it's Stroud. On the quick slant, they find Dell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. On 2nd down, Stroud. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. Accelerating toward midfield. Kansas City.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
And 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Schultz, the motion man. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
From the gun, here's Stroud. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a 1st down. Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Here's Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. The time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. to start the drive with Pacheco. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco. 32 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the game.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Mahomes quickly out to right. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. First down throw there is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete. So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Here's Pacheco. And this one blown up. Good serve and drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Pacheco. A second effort, and he is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Kirk is the motion man. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Stroud to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Stroud going to set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is catch number 60 for the season. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Now, Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Williams now to return. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
Rice open, he's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here's Williams on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. He'll hit Kelce quickly on the RPO. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Still on his feet. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Kirk is the motion man. Stroud back to the air on second down. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is caught downfield. It's down. And he'll take this one in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. That his second touchdown tonight.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, it's Williams. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelce. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. His fifth 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. They got 14 there, didn't get it by much, but they do pick up the first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
This is a great example of why these outbreaking routes towards the sidelines are so critical to have great timing and rhythm between the receiver and the quarterback. In this case, he just can't quite keep his feet in bounds. Great effort to secure the catch, but it's going to result in an incomplete.
2nd and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy. It's a pickup of 12. First down, KC.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Yellow.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
At the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. He'll get this forward to Worthy. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give them the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And when these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space, they are a handful to track down. This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. On play action, it's Mahomes. This one is pulled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game. And they've
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He's across midfield. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. Without a stop, your opponent's not going to get the ball back.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here is second down and 9. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Moving to his right. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now it's fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Now Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll be second down. Kirk is the motion man. A second down throw for Stroud. Looking 3 downfield, it's Kirk. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Here we go. 1st and goal. They send a receiver. In motion left. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Tank down. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Makes the score. Chiefs 41, Texans 35.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 2. Job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
ground. This is Hunt. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. For us, for Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing